Picture this, it's early morning, the sun's just peeking through your window, and you're in the kitchen, cracking an egg into a pan. That simple act is more than just breakfast. It's a choice, a moment that could either nourish your body or quietly chip away at your health. As a doctor who has spent years unraveling the mysteries of human wellness, I've seen how the smallest habits like how you cook an egg can shape your life, especially as the years add up. Eggs are nature's masterpiece, protein-packed, brimming with vitamins, a gift for your brain, bones, and soul. But here's the heart-wrenching truth: one wrong move, and that gift can turn against you. Today, I am not just sharing facts, I am sharing a lifeline. This video is packed with insights that could redefine your relationship with eggs, protect your health, and even add years to your vitality. We're diving into 5 mistakes I've seen patients make, mistakes I've studied in labs, mistakes that could be stealing your well-being without you even knowing. But more than that, I am giving you the tools to fix them, to turn every egg into a step toward a stronger, healthier you. This isn't a short clip you can skim it as a journey. Watch it to the end, soak in every detail, because your body deserves this knowledge. If it moves you, if it sparks a thought, please drop a comment below. Tell me your story, your aha moment. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Together, we're building a community to live better, one bite at a time. Let us get started. Your health can't wait. Section 1: Overcooking eggs, the heat that harms. Let us start with a mistake so common it is practically a kitchen rite of passage: overcooking eggs. You've probably done it: fried an egg until the edges are crispy brown, boiled it until the yolk turns gray-green, or scrambled it into a dry, rubbery mess. It's easy to think, well, it's still an egg, right? How bad can it be? As a doctor, I am here to tell you, bad enough to matter. Eggs are a nutritional goldmine: high-quality protein, healthy fats, choline for brain health, selenium for immunity, and vitamin D for bones. But when you crank up the heat too high or cook them too long, you're not just changing the texture, you're rewriting their chemical story in a way that can hurt you. The science is fascinating yet sobering. High heat triggers oxidation, a process where oxygen molecules react with the fats and cholesterol in eggs, creating compounds like oxidized cholesterol and lipid peroxides. These aren't just buzzwords, they're troublemakers. Studies I've pored over in my research career link oxidized cholesterol to inflammation, a silent driver of heart disease, atherosclerosis, and even Alzheimer's conditions that hit older adults hardest. Imagine your arteries as pipes: a little rust, inflammation, here and there might not seem like much, but over decades, it clogs the system. That crispy fried egg you love? It might be adding a tiny speck of rust each time. But it's not just about the bad stuff forming, it's about the good stuff you lose. Eggs are rich in heat-sensitive nutrients: vitamin B12 for energy, folate for cell repair, and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin that shield your eyes and brain from aging. Overcook them, and these treasures start to break down. Research shows that prolonged heat can cut their bioavailability by up to 20 to 30%, meaning your body absorbs less. For seniors, who often face nutrient absorption challenges already, this is a big deal. You might be eating eggs daily, thinking you're fueling up, but if they're overcooked, you're only getting scraps of what you deserve. Let me share a patient story from my practice. John, a 68-year-old retiree, loved his eggs fried hard, crisp whites, solid yolks, the works. He came to me complaining of fatigue and vague digestive woes. Blood work showed creeping inflammation markers, and his diet was the suspect. When I suggested he try soft scrambled eggs on low heat instead, he scoffed until he tried it. 3 weeks later, he was back, grinning. "Doc, I've got more energy than I've had in years." His inflammation markers dipped too. It wasn't magic, it was chemistry. So, how do you dodge this trap? Cook with care. Boil eggs for 6 to 7 minutes for a creamy yolk, not 15. Scramble on medium-low heat until just set things soft and custardy, not crumbly. Fry with a dab of butter or oil, pulling them off before they brown too much. These tweaks don't just save nutrients, they make eggs taste better. Trust me, once you go gentle, you want to go back. Section 2, Raw or undercooked eggs, a risky romance. Next up, the raw egg craze. Maybe you've seen bodybuilders chugging them in smoothies or heard they're a natural superfood. As a doctor, I get the appeal. Eggs are nutrient-dense, and cooking might seem like it strips something away. But here's the unvarnished truth: eating raw or undercooked eggs is a gamble, and for older adults, the stakes are sky-high. The big bad wolf here is Salmonella, a bacterium that can hide on eggshells or inside the egg itself. It's rare, sure, about 1 in 20,000 eggs carries it, but when it hits, it's no picnic. Fever, cramps, diarrhea, vomiting, it's brutal, and for seniors, it's worse. Our immune systems weaken with age. What's a 24-hour bug for a 30-year-old can land a 70-year-old in the hospital with dehydration or sepsis. I've treated patients like Margaret, a 65-year-old who swore by raw egg smoothies until salmonella knocked her flat for weeks. She thought store-bought eggs were safe. They're not bulletproof. Then there's avidin, a sneaky protein in raw egg whites. It binds to biotin, a B vitamin crucial for metabolism, skin, and nerves like a clingy X, blocking your body from using it. Cooked eggs? Avidin neutralized, and biotin flows free. Raw eggs over months? You're flirting with deficiency, subtle at first, brittle nails, thinning hair, then more serious. I've seen it in fad dieters. It's not pretty. My take: cook your eggs fully, whites and yolks firm. Scrambled, boiled, poached, pick your style, just don't skimp on heat. If you crave runny yolks, try pasteurized eggs. They're heat treated to kill bacteria but keep that soft texture. It's not worth rolling the dice, especially past 60. Margaret learned that the hard way. You don't have to. Section 3, Storing cooked eggs improperly, a bacterial breeding ground. Storage might sound boring, but it's a battlefield for food safety. Cooked eggs left on the counter or tossed carelessly into the fridge can turn into a bacterial party you didn't RSVP for. Here's why: bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli love warm, moist spots, and cooked eggs are prime real estate. The danger zone 40F to 140F is where they double every 20 minutes. 2 hours out after cooking? That's a million uninvited guests. For seniors, this is critical. A bout of food poisoning isn't just inconvenient, it's a health crisis. I've seen patients like George, a 70-year-old who prepped big batches of scrambled eggs weekly, storing them loosely covered. He'd reheat and eat, then wonder why he felt off. Spoiler: bacteria were thriving. Once he switched to airtight containers and smaller batches, his stomach settled. The fix is simple: refrigerate cooked eggs within 2 hours, 1 hour if it's hot out, in sealed containers. Hard-boiled eggs last a week with shells on. Scrambled or fried, 3 to 4 days max. Keep them away from raw meat or leaky produce. Cross-contamination is a silent killer. Reheat gently on the stove, not the microwave, to avoid rubbery textures and nutrient loss. It's basic, but it's a lifesaver. Section 4, Damaged or expired eggs, the spoilage surprise. Ever cracked an egg and thought, smells a bit funky, but it's probably fine? Stop right there. Damaged or old eggs are a stealth hazard, and expiration dates aren't gospel. A cracked shell, even a tiny one, lets bacteria waltz in. An egg past its prime? Air seeps through the shell, spoiling it from the inside. The water test is your best friend: sinks equals fresh, floats equals trash. I've treated patients like Evelyn, a 72-year-old who cooked a bad egg and paid with days of misery. She didn't know that warm storage or transport cracks could ruin even fresh eggs. My advice: Store eggs in the fridge's coldest spot, not the door, check for cracks, and sniff before cooking. If it's off, toss it. Cooking won't always kill toxins from spoiled eggs. Better safe than sorry. Section 5, Unhealthy Cooking Oils, the Fat Trap. Finally, let us talk oils. Eggs are only as good as what you cook them in. Cheap vegetable oils, soybean, canola, corn sound harmless, but they're a health bomb at high heat. They break down into trans fats and free radicals, sparking inflammation and oxidative stress. Bad news for aging bodies. Seniors like Frank, who fried eggs in these oils for years, often feel the fallout: brain fog, bloating, creeping heart risks. Switch to butter, ghee, olive oil, coconut oil, or avocado oil. They're stable, nutrient-rich, and elevate flavor. Butter's got vitamin A, olive oil's antioxidants fight aging. I've seen patients transform their mornings with this swap: less inflammation, more vitality. It's a small shift with massive rewards. Here we are, at the end of this journey together, and I hope you're feeling it: a flicker of hope, a spark of understanding, maybe even a quiet resolve. As a doctor, I've walked beside patients through triumphs and struggles, and I've learned this: knowledge isn't just power, it's a promise. A promise that you don't have to settle for less than you deserve, that even the simplest things, like an egg, can be a cornerstone of a life well lived. We've uncovered 5 hidden pitfalls: overcooking, raw risks, poor storage, spoiled surprises, and unhealthy oils, and turned them into 5 opportunities. Opportunities to nourish your body, protect your future, and savor every moment. This video wasn't a quick fix, it was a deep dive, and if you've made it here with me, you've given yourself something priceless: clarity. I've seen it in my practice: patients like John, Margaret, George, Evelyn, and Frank, who took these small shifts and reclaimed their energy, their peace, their health. Now it's your turn. What struck you most? Was it the danger of that crispy edge, the risk of a runny yolk, or the power of a better oil? Drop a comment below. I am reading every one, and I want to know what you're taking into your kitchen, your life. If this moved you, if it lit a fire, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you never miss a chance to grow with us. This channel isn't just mine, it's ours, a place where we fight for wellness together. Watch this video to the end again if you need to. It's loaded with life-changing details. Thank you for being here. Let us keep building a healthier tomorrow, one egg at a time.